The very next thing that you need to know after nouns is verbs, action words, to describe your actions in Ukrainian. So what to consider when you learn Ukrainian verbs? Verbs are words to describe actions. For example, читати, to read, писати, to write. The first thing you need to remember is the aspect. There are two aspects of Ukrainian verbs, imperfective and perfective. An imperfective verb denotes a process, or it is used to describe repeated habitual actions, or when you talk about your action in general. For example, читати, писати, these are imperfective verbs. But if you want to emphasize that your action has been completed and you have some result, then you use the perfective verb. Прочитати, написати. Usually Ukrainian verbs go in pairs. The first one in the dictionary is the imperfective verb and the second one is the perfective one. So you need to consider what kind of the action is this and what you want to emphasize as the speaker. The next thing to consider is your tense form. When is your action going on? Imperfective verbs have three tense forms, like in English: past, present, and future. And perfective verbs exist only in the past form or in the future form. For example, він читав цю книгу. That's the past. Він читає цю книгу. That's the present. Він буде читати цю книгу. That's the future. He has read this book, or he read this book, or he had read this book. He has read this book. Він читав цю книгу. Він читає цю книгу. He is reading this book now. Він буде читати цю книгу. He will be reading this book. He will read this book in the future. Він прочитав цю книгу. It means he has completed, he has finished reading this book. Він прочитає цю книгу. In the future, he will complete this action. If you are talking about motion, then you need to be careful with the choice of the verb. If your movement is going on foot, or you just do not mention the means of transport, you use the verbs іти or іти and ходити. If you want to emphasize that you used some transport, you use the words їхати and їздити. And you also need to remember about the direction. If you focus just on one part of the way, moving to some point on this stretch, you use the word іти, or їхати. If you're talking about the action that has been completed, and it can be rephrased with I was there, we were there. So that's the action there and back, you're not there anymore. Or you do not want to mention any particular direction, then you use the words ходити, їздити. I'll include a link to my basic Ukrainian course on grammar, where you'll find out more information about Ukrainian tenses and Ukrainian verbs, so that you'll become confident using them in different situations. Дякую!